Trains are complicated, and making train routes is hard, especially when you don't get to choose which routes go into your network. You get what you get, and you gotta make it work in Railroad Inc., which was published by Horrible Guild and Kaman and designed by Hjalmar, Hach, and Lorenzo Silva. Hi everybody, my name is Nick Murphy of the Brothers Murph. We're here with Board Game Geek, and today's In Focus is sponsored by the Board Game Geek Store. Well, I've got some highways and I've got some railroads. I gotta make this work, so let's get this game down to the table to go in focus on Railroad Inc. Deep Blue Edition. Railroad Inc. is a roll and write where 4 dice will be rolled, and players will have to draw the routes shown on the dice into their networks of railroads and highways. The game takes place over 7 rounds. In each round, one player will roll out the 4 dice, and then all players will draw the 4 routes showing onto their board. Players must draw all 4 routes if able. These 4 routes may be split up and drawn wherever as long as they either connect to an exit shown by this red arrow or connect to a pre-existing route. A highway may never directly connect to a railway and vice versa, but players can transfer one type of route to the other by using a station. One of the 4 dice has these stations on 4 of the faces, and the other 2 faces are overpasses, which have a straight railway going underneath a straight highway without being connected. The other 3 dice all have the same faces, 1 straight highway and 1 straight railway, 1 of each on a curve, and 1 of each as a T-junction. Once per round, players may use one of the special routes shown at the top of their board, which can help get out of jams. When a special route is used, it is crossed off and may never be used again. But players will not be able to use all of these routes. Only 1 can be used per round, and only a total of 3 may be used in the entire game. Okay, so I'm drawing and I'm connecting and I'm super upset because the things that I need never get rolled. Got it. Let's get to scoring. At the end of the 7th round, the game will end and players will score their networks. First players score their connected exits. A route will score based on how many exits their route connects to based off of this chart. The more exits, the better. But players may oftentimes have more than one route, and each route will score their exits separately. Then players will score 1 point for every space in their single longest contiguous highway, and they will do the same for their longest railway. Players will get 1 point for every space of this central square they filled, regardless of what kind of routes they filled it with. Then players will lose 1 point for every error. An error is an unconnected end that doesn't connect with another route, an exit, or the edge of the board. Players count up their scores, and the player with the best network will win. Oh wait, you noticed this star here, huh? Well, that scoring is for the included mini expansions. Railroad Inc. Deep Blue Edition has a sister game, Blazing Red Edition. The difference is in their mini expansions. Players can play with one of these for an added challenge, adding the 2 lake dice or the 2 river dice. Now players have to manage rivers and lakes on top of their routes. Oof, this game was already hard. This game is all about making it work. Because everyone has to draw the same 4 dice faces, and there's no mitigation other than putting in a special route on top of the 4 routes you already have to draw, you gotta make it work. You get what you get, and you gotta do your best. And if Railroad Inc. seems like a game you might enjoy, or if you want to check out more about those mini expansions, make sure to check out its page on BoardGameGeek.com and check out a review. And if you want to upgrade your next game night, make sure to check out the Board Game Geek Store. Well, until next time, I've been Nick Murphy. We're here with Board Game Geek, and we've been going in focus on Railroad Inc. Deep Blue Edition. Have a great day.